Been fielding some questions lately on how to know what standards to combine when creating a multi-standard scale. So if you look at the pacing guide, a lot of times the standards are organized for you based on how they're related. Many times the bold type will tell you what standards are grouped where. So in the left-hand column, you'll typically always see your writing standards, and the right-hand column, you'll see your reading standards. In this particular window, you see the writing, but also the research. So I'm in the research unit right now. So looking at the research standards for 12th grade, in particular, I'm honing in on the speaking and listening standards, in particular, the presentation of knowledge and ideas. So I'm looking here at what standards I think I could group to create a performance scale that has more than one standard. So I chose these four standards, SL2, 4, 5, and 6, to create a performance scale. So the first thing I did was unpack those standards to look at the learning targets, identified the taxonomy of those learning targets. I felt like up here we're kind of at analysis in terms of students presenting their information and findings and supporting evidence, um, following a line of reasoning in their own way. So here I felt these were the highest level of those four standards. Down here, I created my progression of learning, simple to complex, and then created my cognitively complex goal, where I thought if a student was able to do this well, can they adapt their speech or presentation in various forms to various audiences? So if you look at the 12th grade pacing guide or any pacing guide, the standards are kind of already grouped for you. Sometimes you want to stay within the grouping, or sometimes you may want to combine. For example, I might combine this reading standard here, RI7, with the research standards to create a performance scale. It really kind of depends on the intent of your unit and what you're wanting students to do. So this is an example of how I have created a multi-standard scale and how I chose the standards to group. Thanks.